haven't taken this shirt off in a week. How depressing is that? Hello, I'm Aubrey, and you don't know me because I have never made a YouTube video before. So, hello. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my personal soundcheck experience along with some advice that I kind of learned along the way. Because it was my first soundcheck, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's beneficial to you guys if you're going to a soundcheck, or if you already went to a soundcheck, or if you're just like, look at this dumb bitch on YouTube, like, she didn't know what the hell she's doing. So without further ado, here is my soundcheck experience and advice. I hate myself. Okay, so the show that I went to was in Ohio at Riverbend. I don't know if any of you guys went to that or if you know where that is. It was a pretty lit show, not gonna lie. It was dope, honestly. Like, I got this dope ass shirt. I'm sorry, okay. Ever since Soundcheck, Luke said dope. Like, I don't really use that word a lot, but ever since he said dope, I've been like, oh my god, that's so dope. You're so dope, dude. Like, oh my god, those shoes are so dope. I hate him! Anyways, so I got this poster over here. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. It's like their Twitter picture. And then I got individual pictures of them. I don't know if you can... Yeah, oh, that's cute. And then we also did a fan project. Oh, you can't really see that really well. But we did, like, a fan project, and I hung up our posters. They were, like, the I Am posters. I know a lot of, like, venues did that. So, I don't know if you went to one of them. We did it. It was pretty cool. So, I live about 45 minutes away from Riverbend. So, we got there around noon. And there's, like, I kind of expected a line to be there, but this line was huge. Like, it was a bare parking. And, like, I overheard on the security on their walkie-talkies, they were like, yeah, there's a little over 900 people. All the other venues, there were like 300. And I had a friend who went to Rock Out With Your Socks Out in Chicago last year. She went to that soundcheck, and she said there were less than 100 people there. And I'm like, okay, that's Chicago, so, like, no one's gonna, like, want to go to Cincinnati. I was wrong. But I was like, no, it's chill, like, whatever. You're still, like, going to the show. Like, it's not a big deal if you're not in the front row. Like, you're still there. Like, that's all that really matters. So we're standing there for, like, a half hour, 45 minutes. I'm passing out posters for the project. Like, it's all good. I'm making friends. The sun's out. Then, literally out of nowhere, it starts pouring rain. Out of nowhere. It's July 26th, and it's, like, sunny. It's all good. We're at, like, Coney Island, so there's, like, a little, like, beachy thing over here, and it's, like, summer and everything. Then all of a sudden, it's just like, boom! I was not about to let any freaking rain ruin my day. I had planned my outfit months before. I had done my makeup perfectly. My hair was looking fly. I worked my ass off months and months and months so I would look good for soundcheck. Like, they'd be like, damn, look at that bitch. Her, like, ass looks, I don't know, like, I worked hard. I was not about to let any rain stop me. But God bless the Five Sauce fam. Everyone was huddling under each other's umbrellas. They were like, hey, girl, you want to get under here? Like, hey, come over here. So I had this nice girl in front of me. She let us get under her umbrella. I was, like, all up on her, but I was like, hey, like, thank you so much. Like, you don't know how much this means to me. They take us into the PNC Pavilion, which is like, it's in Riverbend, but it's smaller, and like, it's inside, so that was pretty cool. They had us all in there. We stood in the rain in this line for like another hour, but like the only thing that was wet was my shoes. There were like puddles, like there was a flood watch. It was so bad, like I was crying. Everyone around me was crying. So inside the PNC Pavilion is where they like gave us our lanyards with like the VIP and the tour dates on the back. I felt so freaking important with this. Like, it said VIP, so I was like, yes, I am important. I am very important. And I was just like, my confidence spiked that day. Like, I don't know why, but. And then we also got these little bracelets. They told us not to tighten them too tight or else we would have to like cut them off. And what did I do? I went and tightened it all the way because I am that bitch who does not listen to security. So we were in the PNC Pavilion for like another 3 hours because, you know, Soundcheck starts at like 3:15 or 3:30, whatever. And so in that time I got to like meet all my internet friends. It was so freaking awesome, and I was like crying and everybody was crying. We were all like sopping wet except me though because I stayed under that umbrella. But yeah, it was so cute. It was like amazing. I have never like experienced something that cute before. Like, I don't know. It was just cute. So around like 3 o'clock, they took us in single file lines to the actual venue. And so we were in like the 4th row, and I was like, we were on Callum's side because there was a stage in the PNC, and we were on the right side, so we're on Callum's side, and I was like, oh shit, yes, it is like Callum's my favorite. So I was like, yes, bitch. But when we got to the actual venue, we were on Michael's side, and like, here's the stage, okay? Like, try to visualize this. Here's the stage, and then like the seats like circle around the stage kind of, and they just like you know, like, and so we're on Michael's side, which I didn't care because I still love Michael. I love them all equally. But we're like all the way in the corner, like right, like we were in the 1st row, like here's the pit, here's the stage, here's the 1st row. And we're in the 1st row on this side, like all the way in the corner. And like when you're looking straight from the stage, you're not going to be able to see us. But thankfully, I think they made eye contact with us. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Michael saw us because like he was the closest one, and I think he waved bye to us, like our like row. That was pretty cool because we were all like wild. Like, they sang If You Don't Know and Out of My Limit, and a lot of people around me like weren't singing, like they didn't know the lyrics, so I was like screaming it so they knew like, I'm here, bitch, I've been here, I know all the words, fight me. But yeah, I think Ashton remembered me from yesterday or the day before because I met him. And then Callum, he was on the other side, and I was like, oh, that kind of sucks since he's my favorite, but it was okay. Because at one point, he was like sitting like this. I don't know. He had like his head in his hand. So I saw him, and I did it back, and I was like, and we were like looking at each other, and we both were like making faces at each other. We had our hand in our head like this. And we had a moment. Callum and I had a moment. And it was so freaking adorable. I was like, it took everything in me not to just like jump up and be like, yes, like finally, you acknowledge my existence. Thank you. And Luke's eyes were so fucking blue. Like, I couldn't tell if he was looking at me or not. Like, are you staring into my soul, bitch? Like, what do you see? Like, like, I was so, like, I was scared. I was like, oh my god. Like, I've seen pictures and, like, edits and shit. But, like, to see that shit in real life, it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, how do people, like, talk to him and not be scared? I'd be like, oh my god, I can't make eye contact with you right now. Like, if you plan on going to a Soundcheck next year, I highly recommend it. It was so much fun, and I made so many new friends, and it was like you were having a one-on-one with the boys, and it was just so much fun, and like, it was probably the greatest day of my life, honestly. Okay, now that I've bored you with my Soundcheck story, it probably wasn't even that good. It was pretty cool for me. Now on to Soundcheck advice. Okay, so I'm sure you've heard this a lot, but it is so crucial to watch her, like, especially if you're going to a show in the summer. Like, I went in July, so I was like roasting, and I had like dark colors on, and I'm sure like a lot of people will have dark colors on, so like bring water or like a fan or something. Like, you're gonna be roasted. Advice number 2. Come prepared. I made a list of shit that I had to get done and like get ready for months before the concert, because, you know, I'm just that type of person. Like, you might be like a procrastinator, like a hardcore procrastinator. We're gonna skip that, pretend like that didn't just happen. But yeah, like, bring like portable chargers. Oh my god, I bought so many of those bitches, because like, I went to Rock Out With Your Socks Out in Chicago last year, and I didn't know you had to charge the actual charger. I thought you just bought it and it was a charger. So I get there and I'm on like 70%. The concert hasn't even started yet. And I'm like trying to charge my phone, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, what's happening? But yeah, just come prepared. Like, I wasn't prepared for like all that rain and shit. Like, I was not expecting that at all. And like bring like deodorant and perfume, because like I know I was smelling like total like butthole after that show. And sitting in that heat like before sound check, it was like I was like spraying the shit out of myself. Yeah, just be prepared for like anything. Like, expect like Michael Jackson to come down from the ceiling and like a lion to come out on stage. Like, you never know. Like, surprise. And finally, advice number 3, make friends. You guys are all there for the same band. Like, obviously already have that in common. Just walk over to somebody and be like, hey, like, are you excited for the show? Like, who's your favorite? That's how I make friends. Like, people were coming up to me and they were like, oh my god, you're the girl that met Ashton. And I'm like, yeah, hey, what's up? And I was like, who's your favorite? Like, I would literally just ask them like about the band, and then we would like get on to like more conversation, and it's just so much fun. Like, don't be that person who's like sitting there tweeting like, oh my gosh, I'm here alone, like I have no friends. Go make friends, bitch! Go make some friends! It's so much fun, I promise. I mean, it kind of sucks if they like live, like I met a bunch of people from West Virginia, and so it's gonna be hard to like visit them, or like, I don't know, that's not a different time zone from Ohio? No. So we're in the same time zone, but that's hard. But besides that, it is the most, like, that's half the show already. Like, that's the most fun of it. Just meeting friends, making friends. It's just, I love it. That's the only reason I'm in this fandom, honestly. Just for the friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to me that you took that time out of your life to watch me sit in front of this camera and talk for like a half hour. It's probably, I'll be that bitch on YouTube who makes the longest videos for the dumbest shit ever. I'll be that person. But bye. Thanks for watching. Mwah.